I call like a organic music, organic, natural, because everything has a pulse. Human body has a pulse. If I hit a gong, it's a waves. The waves, it's representing also like a pulse on Earth, like an ocean has also pulse. Every moving object has a pulse, and that's why it's a natural thing. If you hit some singing bowl, you hit and then you can also feel a pulse. It means there is a living being.
Almer Jansu is my friend, my wonderful friend right here.
Almer.
Almer. And Almer is really good because he plays Gong really nice after asleep. And
I met Almer, and I've done 5 sessions now. In many different ways, from public to private to sharing a private session. And what I found is that I went deepest with my own private session. I felt as if my energy went out of my body. And then I remember about 10 minutes before the session ended, somebody came to the door apparently, but I didn't know that and looked in, and I felt my whole energy body come like back in. And each time, that time I could feel that my whole lungs, my heart started to shake, almost like I was re-experiencing with awareness fear. Another time,
This is from the tree from my property.
Just lying there, and I could just feel all the different parts of my body that have been injured, like releasing on some level, including here and in here, and my knees, and just everywhere. It was just amazing. And I remember one time I had a set after the end of a public session. The next day I felt my whole neck had gotten all looser, and the night before after the session it was all achy and tight and everything, and the next day now it has space in it almost, if you want to call it that. Wow. Because it feels so relaxed. I found where sometimes my mind had been absolutely in a deep meditation, like a theta, where I just don't want to speak afterwards at the end of it. And other times where my mind was just chatty the whole way through. And part of it just depended on how much action was going on in the room and how comfortable I was. I also saw that was different in my ears. On each side of my ear it was different, so I didn't know if it was my ears that were different, which could be from the accident, or if it was different sides of my brain, the way it was taking in certain sounds. And so it was just amazing, because each time I went so differently and created different things going on. I felt it was very healing. The bottom line is why I kept coming back. I also felt in my brain, I had had a car accident about 6 years ago, and I felt that there were some things that had happened as a result of the accident in my brain, and I felt that I was clearer the next days afterwards, and that was also appealing to me, that I could see the differences. And it's something you have to look for, and I found I was using different vocabulary, words that I hadn't used in years. I felt that I was just clear, like the brain fog had kind of lifted a little bit. And listening to different people, I saw they were going through similar type of things as I listened to what the experiences they were going through. And so this is something that you have to experience, and you have to experience many different times, many different ways. And I think that's when you'll get your best out of it. I definitely suggest it.
Experience. I have a lot of vibration in my body. I felt a lot of healing on the place that I had injured a few years ago on my back. And that's my second time. So after the first time that I did, the next day I was also feeling a lot of vibration, a lot of aliveness in the body.
Thank you.
My name is Kathleen Sheehan, and I live on Maui. And I just feel that Almer has a special gift that he channels when he does the Gong. And I felt it in my bones. I feel that the Gong itself is a very powerful tool for awakening Kundalini energy, for moving obstacles and blocks in our body. And the difference that I experienced with the gongs as opposed to other sound healing modalities is that I really had a long-lasting effect and felt it a lot the following day. And I'm very pleased to have experienced Almer's Gong journey. Aloha.
Playing gongs already 4 years. What about the gongs? Gongs are very old instruments, around 5,000 years old, and usually we see gongs in eastern countries like Japan, China and Taiwan, but nowadays in the Western world we're using for healing gongs, because it's like a shamanic journey. Because if you look at gong, the middle part of the gong is like our heart, and this is our subconscious mind and the high conscious mind, and then that's why I call this shamanic journey through our mind, to release some old blocks and some old energy patterns to shift our frequency. It's very important, because everything is in our world is a frequency. Even our thoughts are frequency, and we need to change change our bodies also, because we are energy, and we have like a emotional body, we have a physical body, and we have a mental body, and everything is in our world is united. And if we change our thoughts and energy, then everything in our world is changing. Even if I play a gongs, the room energy is shifting. We can use a gong for a room cleansing and also for therapy. Just if people have problems in a physical body, in a mental body, and emotional body. And also improves quite a lot. Improves your breathing, and breath goes more deeper. And if breath goes deeper, you relax much quicker, and you don't have so much stress in your life.